Normal transmission service for the Astro and Safari includes a fluid drain by dropping the pan, changing the pan gasket, and changing the filter. The gasket, filter, and filter seal come in a bundle made by the trustworthy AC Delco. It is GM genuine OEM quality. Cost about $35. This is made for the transmission with a shallow pan. Most Astro and Safaris have a shallow transmission fluid pan. See how this one has a flush bottom? It's a shallow pan. A deep pan would have a bottom section that is lower. Oh yeah, you might want to change the fluid pan too. This one has some beautiful patina. Look at that. A drain and refill should require about 5 quarts, 4.7 to be exact. This one took about 6, cost about $60. Service info calls for Dextron 3, but adding Dextron 6 works as well. Total service cost about $95. The fluid pan bolts are torqued to 97 inch-pounds. Socket size 13 millimeters. All the fluid pan bolts are the same size except the two holding this bracket. These two are much longer, same torque specification. You might have trouble getting the filter seal out. It's pressed in. Service info shows these pliers, but I've never seen these pliers in real life. These must be some obscure Kent Moore tools. If you don't want to change the filter seal, you can leave it in. I've reused it with no issues, but it's best to change it out. Service info calls for a thin layer of transgel on the seal. If you've never done a transmission service or you need tips on getting the filter seal out, the channel Automotivate has a fantastic video on the actual procedure. A really good video, except I wouldn't follow his advice on checking the transmission fluid level. The transmission fluid level is checked on a flat surface with the engine idling in park. After putting everything back, pour at least 4.7 quarts of fluid into an empty pan. Start the engine and go through the garage shifts. That's from P to reverse all the way to manual first, while stopping for 3 seconds at each one. Let the engine idle for about 5 minutes and take a code reading. Here, the fluid level is just below the code reading. The level is safe to proceed onto a hot level check. Drive the vehicle for about 15 minutes. You'll want the transmission fluid to be in operating temperature between 180 degrees F and 200 degrees F. Go through the garage shifts one more time, and with the engine idling in park on a flat surface, take the hot reading. This one is within the crosshatched area on the hot section. Hard to tell on camera, plus the focus was not cooperating, but it's very obvious in person. At this point, if your fluid level was low, you would add fluid until you reach the crosshatched area. And that's pretty much it. I hope you learned something. Have a good day.